What's going on, people out there? This is your host, Clayton Arzino, and this is episode 10, boom, big 10 of the ZenoCast. Thank you guys for watching. On today's episode, of course, we got to get to the Tyler Perry situation because that is wild, right? And also have two other AI powered stories to talk about. One story, I don't believe nobody is talking about it, and it's quite interesting to me, you know. But first, just a little update with me. Still studying my machine learning. It's been fun, a bit of a challenge, having to do other things, but understanding the importance of me studying my machine learning information so I can actually start, producing my projects in the near future, right? Man, but it's been fun though. It's been fun. Um, Happy pre-Juneteenth, everyone. If you guys haven't, you can look at that Juneteenth video I posted, I believe, 2 days ago, which talked about exactly why I personally don't celebrate Juneteenth. But yep, like I said, that's on a different episode. Let's get into the stories here. Give me 1 second. There we go. So, I am pretty sure, as everyone has heard by now, why is it so weird? Okay. Tyler Perry, yes, that Tyler Perry, yes, essentially Medea, right? He has been sued for $260 million, bro, for sexual harassment slash sexual assault. Bro, before I even read this, right, that's a lot of fucking money to sue somebody for. Like, that's over $250 million, right? I know Tyler Perry's making money. I don't know. I don't know if he's on that level, but he could be, you know. Give me 1 second. So, Matthew Boyd, an attorney for Tyler Perry, told People magazine in a statement that Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Is it a shakedown, though? Is it? No, let's just go over the what they call it, the skinny, right? Uh, Man, Travis, get your ass out of here. Okay. Um, Tyler Perry has been sued, like I just stated, by Derek Dixon for $260 million over allegations of sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation, among other complaints. Actor Derek Dixon claimed he met Tyler. I don't know, he met the motherfucker as far back as September 2019 before going on to star in two of Perry's shows, Ruthless and The Oval. I ain't watching either one of them. I think I caught my mom watching The Oval one time, or I think I seen a commercial about it on YouTube or something like that. But his movies ain't necessarily my style, you know. Not for me, you know. An attorney for Perry said in a statement that the allegations are a scam. You know, we always looking out for a scam over here. And we are confident these fabricated claims or harassments will fail. So, actor Derek Dixon suing Perry for the 260. It actually, the complaint was filed on Friday, June 13th in Los Angeles. Of course, it was obtained by People magazine because it's People magazine. Derek accused Perry of creating corrupt, a co- oh, damn, corrosive, cor- I don't know why I can't pronounce this word. Wow. Fuck. Sexually exploitative dynamic, right? Corrosive. So essentially, it's like if you do this for me, I'll do this for you type of deal, right? Um, between them while he was starring on the filmmaker shows The Oval and Ruthless, on which Dixon starred as a character named Dale. I have no idea who the fuck that is, right? The complaint accused of Perry of claiming, initially promising him career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and battery, and also professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate did not reciprocate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. Man, this is Matthew Boyd. I guess that's TP's attorney right there. Responded to Dixon's complaint in a statement to people saying this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. Yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, oh, oh. Dixon alleged that over the next few months, Perry often texted him, sometimes with suggestive advances, but also that he wanted to find Dixon a job and change his life. Okay, because I don't know. In November 2019, Dixon claimed Perry offered him a small role on Ruthless. Dixon claimed that Perry sexually assaulted him at Perry's home in January 2020. And the next month, he offered Dixon a series regular role on The Oval. The uh, complaint states. Uh, okay. Apparently, he made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Perry or failed to engage with sexual innuendos, Dixon's character would die in the next season. The complaint alleged indeed Dixon's character Dale was shot 4 times in the chest at the end of the first season on the Oval. And Perry's always held this over Mr. Dixon's head, implying that Dale would survive if Dixon kept Perry happy. Yeah, I'm good on reading the rest of this, bro. Yeah, I think this is a shakedown, bro. Um, damn, man. Let me see the fucking kitchen. Uh, but I believe this is a shakedown, bro. I believe this is a shakedown to the highest degree, right? Excuse me, let me get that. Yeah, there we go. I believe this is a shakedown. It sounds like Buddy was on some Fugazi stuff, Fugazi shit. I'm gonna just say it. This is a shakedown. It's funny because as I'm reading this, this literally sounds like the pause episode off of the Boondocks, the one that Tyler Perry got so upset about. He threatened to take like a lot of his shows off the air, which I think was on TBS and also BET, which all of that is connected along with Cartoon Network slash Adult Swim. And even back then, Tyler Perry had a power. You know, he didn't own as much as he does now, but he definitely had some say so. You know, um, yeah. And if anybody's seen that episode, with Winston Jerome as Tyler Perry, uh, yeah, this sounds exactly like it because he was trying to get Grant. Well, I'm just spoiler alert, right? He's trying to get Granddad to like, because Granddad wanted to be in the play. He wanted to, be this actor or whatever. And what's funny is that they were on a compound then. And what does Tyler Perry have now? His own damn compound. Um, Looking back at that episode, it was so funny because I'm like, oh my god, this is who this animated character is supposed to be in real life. Um, yeah, he ain't find this shit funny at all. Uh, but yeah, I believe it's a shakedown. I believe Buddy was on some other shit already. Now, do I believe Tyler Perry, like people been saying for a long time, he might be into some other stuff? He might be. That's him, right? Cool. But You can't make that like you can't hold that over somebody's head, right? So, in my opinion, I actually do believe this is a shakedown, honestly. Like, although I don't fuck with his movies, like, I'm not letting that stop me from just making an honest assessment and saying, hey, somebody is trying to get some bread out of him, you know? Um, but yeah, it happens. It's just funny how it's happening. Like as a male dude is doing it to Tyler Perry, which that shit is hilarious, bro. Um, but yeah, I think he's being shook down. Uh, Now let me get to this first AI story. Right? Give me 1 second. Change this. Do 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 do. Right. Give me 1 second. This story up here. Um, okay, we good. We good. We good. We good. All right. So, don't know if you guys have heard of the LinkedIn founder, and he also did. I believe he had a large part in getting Airbnb like developed as a larger company. But Reid Hoffman, right? He's been doing a lot of interviews over the past year, well, actually a couple years, and he's really into tech, and he shared some interesting words when talking about recent graduates and graduates in the future from college, the Gen Z generation, right? So let me pull up that article. Boom. All right. Reid Hoffman says consoling Gen Z in the AI bloodbath is like putting a band aid on a bullet wound. He shares four skills college grads need to survive. All right. All right. So, billionaire, damn, billionaire. Hold on. Let me put some respect on your name, Mr. Hoffman, sir. Billionaire, capital B. Billionaire LinkedIn co founder. I don't care about that. They say billionaire. Reid Hoffman admits Gen Z college graduates are joining the workforce at a rough time, thanks to a predicted entry level job bloodbath. Predicted. So they knew this was going to happen. People not. I'm, I'm just reading. But instead of succumbing to the AI overlords, he encourages young people to move beyond vibe coding and prompt engineering and instead prioritize human skills like intention. Those who do, he says, will emerge as winners in an AI medicated world. Mediated. Mediated. Mediated world. For Gen Z college graduates this year, walking across the stage comes with more than just a diploma. It's bringing a sense of dread about the future. Mm-mm-mm. AI is completely disrupting the college to career pipeline. So much so that Anthropic CEO Dario Amodali, yeah, that's crazy. Last names like that. It's predicting half of all entry level white collar jobs could disappear, and federal data backs up a decline in the recent college graduate job market. Right. The problem is so existential that it's leaving the most inspirational minds at a loss. As LinkedIn co founder Reid Hoffman put it recently, even the most inspirational advice lands like a band aid on a bullet wound. However, despite a predicted AI white collar bloodbath, not all is lost. And young people in particular have one advantage over their senior leaders. They know a thing or two about adapting to technology. That's true. After all, one in three college students already admits to using ChatGPT. I mean, that's a start. That's a start, right? We getting acquainted with it, but it's more. I urge you not to think in terms of AI proofing your career. Hoffman encouraged Gen Z graduates in an op-ed. Damn, I never knew how that word was written, but op-ed of the San Francisco Standard. Instead, AI optimize it. Take advantage. AI is a tool you can master. I don't. I've been saying the same shit. I know I haven't been the same person saying it. He's been saying it. Other successful people have been saying it. Billionaires, millionaires have been saying it. AI is a tool, bro. It is a tool. Finding success in an AI future will require more than just learning to prompt engineer or vibe code. It means understanding how technology is revolutionizing workflows and business models. The more you understand what employers are hiring for and the reasons why, the more you'll understand how you can get ahead in this new world. Hoffman wrote. Fortune reached out to Hoffman for comment. I don't know what that means. Like, did he respond? uh, so, well, is it? I'm just read this little extra part. Four skills in particular will soon be the most valuable to master, Hoffman said. Ones that AI cannot replicate: emotional intelligence, ethical discernment, creative expression, and intention. People with the capacity to form intentions and set goals will emerge as winners in an AI mediated world, he said. Excuse me. While adding that those who take advantage of AI will come out on top. Bro, it's what we've already been talking about. Like it's AI is a tool. Have been saying it. I, I literally just said it. Like I've been studying today. Got a little bit of studying in. Learning how to work these AI machines is step one. Anybody can write a prompt, but if you pay attention to ChatGPT, certain prompts you don't even have to continuously keep writing because as you keep saying certain things about yourself, AI remembers. So, for example, if I ask AI, hey, what is some good topics based on what you know about me that I could talk about? It'll give me anywhere 3 to 5 topics in which I've already shared to it about overcoming something or just something I was upset about that ended up going in my favor. It'll already be there. Like I wouldn't have to go and retell AI. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to go and reprogram that same information into the system. So, and that's just now. So, in another year or two, I can imagine the same models will be way more advanced than they are now. Like, it probably could pull up a whole life story, uh, section it off in different years type stuff. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy. Uh, while evidence suggests it's harder getting a first job, that's true. It has never been easier to create a first opportunity. There it is, bro. Since billions of people have access to the same tools and platforms and information you do, the competition will be intense. But it's always has been the best for jobs. And while recent grads may feel like climbing the career ladder is impossible without entry level experience, Hoffman encouraged Gen Z to get inspirational, wow, to get I don't know, some of these words I'm fucking up today. I'm sorry, y'all. Entrepreneurial and use AI as a tool to create their own opportunities. That's what you do. Create your own way. I, I used to be kind of like, I've always known what an entrepreneur was, but I don't know. It's just something about if I was to call myself that. Like, I feel like, because a lot of times people try to form a negative stigma around people who are entrepreneurs, as in they had this mindset of they don't work a regular job or they don't necessarily work a 9 to 5, but that doesn't mean that they don't put in that same amount of work, if not more. Because if anybody is watching this and knows what it's like to run your own YouTube channel, it's a process, bro. Just setting things up, getting things cut up. Um, it's yeah, you can create systems, which makes getting things together way easier. But it's still a constant grind. It's still work. It's not. I like it. I like what I do, but it's still work. Um, try lots of things. He concluded. Instead of making 5-year plans, consider 6-month experiments. With the right tools, you can now do what used to require teams. Create content and brands, generate and test marketing campaigns, write code, and design products. I ain't even look down and see that part. I ain't even see that. He just told y'all exactly. Damn, I have not been on camera. Stupid. Um, but essentially, Reid Hoffman is telling the youth, right? He's telling the young generation, don't depend on your degree, right? Don't depend on the typical entry level jobs and then we just work up through a company, right? Because that's not how it's going to go. He's telling you guys you have to think smarter. You have to use more tools around you. Um, it's crazy because school doesn't necessarily prepare the kids who aren't the AB students, right? Um, you actually you actually get penalized for not being, or you actually get looked at for not being an AB type of student. Um, and yeah, I'm not saying you should purposely make bad grades, but at the same time, grades shouldn't weigh as heavy as actual creativeness does. Creativity, coming up with shit on your own, learning how to do certain things. Like sometimes we've put too much stock into education, and when the shit don't work out, nobody is here to tell you like you know gain more skills. Like it's really like it's looked at like, oh well, I don't know why you can't get a job. You went to college. But that's because people don't really understand that, like I just said, and like I just read, they are more concerned with the whole pipeline from college to career pipeline, right? They're not concerned with, okay, after college or even while I'm in college, start doing things, start making stuff, start talking to people, networking. Like, develop your brand as a college student so whenever you get out, you already have a brand developed and you actually grown it because you've been able to transition from being starting your brand as a college kid and now you're a college graduate with whatever experience you've been working on. Me, I ain't gonna lie. I failed out of college. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest as hell, bro. Not because I didn't understand the content or the work. I, I just didn't want to be there, you know. And it took me a very long time to figure out what I wanted to do. Um, Unfortunately, listening to a lot of people in the past didn't necessarily lead me down the best uh, road. Now, when I say that, right, a lot of times people would assume, oh, you went to a life of drugs or you went to a life of crime. No, no, not even. No. Sometimes if you know you're meant for more, don't settle for less. Um, and less could be at a retail store. Less could be at a car shop. Less could be being a security guard. And what I mean by don't settle for less, yes, take the job, right? Because you need some sort of income coming in. But once you get that job and you're doing okay, and it's not so much so hard as it is just enduring the 8 hours, right? Use that 8 hours to try and think about other things, write ideas down. Um, it, like I wish I could find the papers, but I had a thick real thick stack of like just folded up papers where I got all kind of ideas on. Everything from business stuff, setting up LLCs, and I'm learning all of this on my own, like by the book. I don't have nobody in my ear telling me. I ain't paying nobody. I'm doing all the research and everything by myself. And that's how I like it, right? Because if I do everything by myself, I'll understand it on my terms. I won't understand it where somebody then told it to thousands of people and they have a overall way that they want to display whatever. Um, I follow my own path, right? So just learn at my own pace. That doesn't mean I'm gonna take forever to learn, because shoot, by the end of August, I'm trying to have at least two of these projects finished. But yeah, understanding that you're the brand, understanding that, hey, not only can I be myself, but I can also still work. So it's a way that you can kind of bring those two together, literally in the way that I'm doing right now. Well, yeah, I see your boy on the screen and stuff. That's what I'm doing. And I'm actually able to talk to you guys about AI and the wonderful things we could do with AI outside of the prompt engineering and basic code, like the personal things. Ah man, that's. I like Reid Hoffman, man. He's with it. He's with it, bro. I like him, man. He's good people. Well, let me get to this next story here. Give me 1 second. 'Cause I know people gonna be hitting that little move tomorrow at somebody's Juneteenth party. Enjoy y'all Juneteenth, cause I will be working. All right. Oh wow. Okay, this is hmm. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me pull up my information. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's one of them battles. Oh, I messed around and moved around shit. There we are. All right, so we're good. So, yeah, man, this is a crazy ass story. So apparently the NAACP, yes, that NAACP, that one right there, was called the National Advancement of Colored People. I think, yeah, I think that's right. Apparently they about to sue Elon Musk AI company, which I never thought I'd be looking at a day where the NAACP is suing a tech company. But let's get to the story. All right. So apparently, NAACP launches a lawsuit over pollution from Elon Musk XAI. Memphis is already ranked as an asthma capital of the nation. Oh, this isn't good. So the NAACP intends to sue Elon Musk, yes, that Elon Musk, over the pollution caused by artificial intelligence company XAI's turbines in South Memphis. The group filed an intent to sue letter Tuesday against Musk's artificial intelligence company, XAI, citing the public health risks posed by 35 unpermitted turbines and their pollution to nearby black and minority communities. Oh shit. Yeah, this is pretty serious. I don't like people fucking with the air and shit. I don't like that. The Southern Environmental Law Center, Silk, just call them Silk, is representing the NAACP in raising their concerns to the Shelby County Health Department. The group's attorney said that XAI is in violation of numerous prongs, right, of the Clean Air Act and the Shelby County Local Implementation Plan, including constructing and operating a major energy source without acquiring permits. That's a problem. Not using best available control technology and failing to comply with regulatory limits on hazardous air pollution. Yeah, this is probably why Musk needs to focus on his companies, because shit, bro, y'all out here tripping. Like some stuff I like Elon Musk and what he done. I ain't like how him and Trump went at it. I ain't like that. I think Musk was being a bitch. Just be honest. Uh, the turbines in operation since last year are located at XAI's Colossus site and help to power their supercomputer and data center. Of course, that makes sense. Their permit application takes into account only 15 of the 35 turbines the Silk and NAACP said were located at the facility, citing a flyover they did of the facility with environmental pilots from South Wings. Apparently, they make wings in the South. So, there you go. The company recently sought to acquire a permit from EPA. Ooh, the EPA in it, huh? As officials met with XAI at the end of May, but no development has been made on their status. The turbines have the potential to emit more than 2,000 tons of smog-forming nitrogen oxides per year and numerous other harmful pollutants, worsening Memphis's, the city of Memphis, right? Worsening already poor air quality. Damn, that's kind of like Houston, man. Houston is known to have some shitty ass air. For one, it's hot and humid. Two, you have ha- anything that's like east of 288, east of 610. All that east side shit is between here and damn near Beaumont. You got hundreds of facilities, plants, bro. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think in Channelview they got all kind of stuff that be happening over there, man. It's wild, bro. Memphis was already. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Memphis was already ranked as a asthma capital of the nation by Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, as it performed a worse than average rate of asthma prevalence and crew death rate. Damn, niggas is dying. Oh snap. That's crazy. That's crazy. People just okay. This is it's pretty serious, bro. Although Zed Zedlin, hmm, nice name. Although Zetlin said in February that he intends to promote industry at EPA, advocates have held rallies in town boxes, against the presence of the billionaire's company, the exhaustion of the power grid, and the threat they say it poses to public health. We're going to fight and we're going to do everything we can to stop this from polluting our area, said Barbara Britton, president of the Boxtown Neighborhood Association, in a press release from the Silk. A decision on XAI's air permit is set to be reached in several weeks, according to the Shelby County Health Department. So, so, put that camera back on me. I ain't finished my line. So, yeah, big bro, you need to get that fixed, man. You got you need to get that fixed. That seems like a big ass issue, bro. Honestly, that seems like very problematic. Um, I I'm on the NAACP side on this one. Yeah, y'all need to get that shit fixed, bro. Cause y'all can't be bullshitting with the permits and stuff. Like when they did the flyover, 15 of the 35 are documented or are only documented. Like it's over half of them. that don't even have permits, man. So Elon, bro, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's up with you, big dog. But you need to get this shit together because this could tear you down in a large way, bro. So if I was you, I would EM. That's your name, EM. I would get down to Little Box Town, see what the fuck is going on. Do whatever you can do to get the permits approved. You probably gonna have to spend some more money. I know you want to cheap it, but you gonna have to spend that bag, bro. You gotta spend that money. Gotta do it right, because if you affecting people's lives and like their health, then I ain't gonna lie, that's a problem. Um, and I like I said, I like Elon Musk. I don't dislike him. When him and Trump was initially doing the Doge thing, I thought that was wonderful. But yeah, bro. Maybe this is why, like I said, maybe this is why you dipped office and had to focus on your companies. So maybe this is the focusing that you needed. So um, hopefully those people are safe out there. Hopefully they get their health together. Because man, if you breathing in trash, it's hard to think. It's hard to relax. It's hard to work. It's hard to just exist. So, and then on top of that, it's already bad health, bad air quality, like horrible health, horrible air quality. The asthma capital, and it only got worse. Maybe he thought like, oh yeah, I could put it there. It won't get any worse. But bro, you popular. You ain't just a quiet dude. Like you EM. Like people know you, bro. You put your name out there, so yeah, this is you got to handle this, bro. Um, but that is all of the stories I have today. Um, Before I go, last thought I want to kind of just leave you guys with is understanding that with power comes with great responsibility. Um, I say that to say because Tyler Perry, on one hand, if he did do it, then you're a file, right? And it's probably more people you've done it to. On the other hand, if this is a complete shakedown, right? Like I honestly believe this is. I said I believe they're trying to get him. Again, I'm not quite a fan because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like how he be displaying black men in his movies. Never did, right? But if this seems like a shakedown, if it comes down it is a shakedown, sue the shit out of him. Sue the shit out of him. Do whatever legal things you could do, Tyler, and I know Tyler Perry will because he real he real female-ish like that. Like he real catty like that, you know. But yeah, if this shakedown, sue the fuck out of him, Tyler Perry, get your money, get your value and your name back up, you know. As far as about Hoffman, man, thank you for saying the obvious. Saying that people need to stop being lazy and stop just falling back on the degree. Like you need to grow, you know, because some of us, those of us that don't have a degree, we have to work extra hard to get to essentially go around, right? And I don't know. I think a lot of people would be more upset that he's saying like, "Hey, you shouldn't just do the whole career to school, college to career pipeline. Like, it's not gonna be there, you know. Like, stop complaining, grow your skill set. Like, y'all already been dealing with technology since y'all were born. You know, like my generation was kind of like the first generation to have full technology. But I still remember before technology was big. So I remember using a house phone. I remember using a payphone when I was younger. But I also remember when Facebook became a thing, when MySpace was popping, when Netflix was on the PS3, and they used to send you the little disc to download it. So, and I also went to Blockbuster. So kind of been in that weird space in technology. So, but the newer generation, they have been completely in 100% in the advanced technology. They don't know what a phone looks like without an app. Like they don't know what a phone looks like that it can't be like it can't be cordless. Like you got to stay like within 2 to 3 feet of the phone. You know, they don't understand that. But luckily enough, I do, and I believe, yeah, they should go ahead expand their skill sets so they could be more comfortable in the world to come. Cause that's what I'm doing. Fuck it, I'm expanding my shit. You think I was gonna stay down there? Thought I was gonna stay like hourly employee all my life? Fuck no. I'm building shit. I'm the job. You see what I'm saying? Stop trying to look for a job, create the job. There it is. And yeah, speaking of jobs, do a better job, Elon. Because if you causing people to get even worse, like, yeah, it's Memphis, right? Yeah, air quality is shitty, right? It's already fucked up. You ain't making it no better, B. Now, if you made it somewhat better for the people that stay in the area, just maybe you could like buy some land, build some houses, you know, more money in your pocket. But who am I, right? I ain't no billionaire. You know, I'm just a dude, you know, trying to be a billionaire, you know. But yeah, man, do better, Elon. Do better, bro. So that is the conclusion of episode 10. Diaz, right? That's 10. Big 10. Big 10, bro. Yeah, episode 10 of the ZenoCast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, mm, go out there and celebrate Juneteenth. But if you do, please, after you get done celebrating, get back to work. Because that's what's really important. Getting to work. The partying isn't as important as the actual work. So do the work, you guys. I know y'all can. Hopefully y'all will. And if y'all don't, I really don't give a fuck because I am. Peace.